Hello everybody, let's talk about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is now 17,000. One thing that we really need to worry about Bitcoin, what it is, and also one popular analyst believes that Bitcoin could hit 30,000 in coming months. Why? And also one of the biggest institutions in the world added Bitcoin to its flagship investment fund so that everybody can invest. I'm going to talk about what investment fund that is. Bitcoin is now 70,000. It's up a little bit. Over the last 5 days, Bitcoin has been up 2.31%, but it stayed downtrend. Remember, cryptocurrency Bitcoin, it has been downtrend for a long time. And also, if you look at 1 year, it's down 58.83%. Over 5 years, it stayed up 35%, but it's nothing compared to bull market cryptocurrency in 2021. It hit over 64,000, and we can look at different prices for different cryptocurrency. Let's look at Coinbase. If you just started in cryptocurrency, you can open an account at Coinbase. The link is gonna be down below. They have promotions and bonus if you use the link down below. And Bitcoin is 70,000, Ethereum 1,300, and USD coin Binance is stayed around, and FTS coin has collapsed because company went into bankruptcy, and Voyagers too. So because of FTS bankruptcy, a lot of crypto exchange has collapsed. So there are only a few standings. Binance and Coinbase are some of the most popular cryptocurrency website in the world. And if you look at Cardano, 0.33, Dogecoin, everything has collapsed. Solana 16.38, Litecoin, but these Litecoins has been around for some time. Polkadot, Shiba Inu stay here, Avalanche is stay here, and Ethereum Classic is stay here, Monero stay here, and Bitcoin Cash, Stellar Lumens, ApeCoin. And if you look at cryptocurrency, if you're just starting out, the best way is just to look at the first page. Maybe the page number 4, 5, 6, 7, those coins could collapse. So basically, whatever you invest in could become zero. But of course, nobody can guarantee that all of these not gonna go zero. So everything can go to zero. But Bitcoin has been around for some time, about 12, 13 years. And I'm gonna tell you one very important things that we need to be worried about in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Bitcoin holders, Bitcoin reveals that its network as well as investor holders are currently at loss, in danger of incurring more losses. Why? Because if you are a Bitcoin investor, if you are holding Bitcoin, you really get nervous when Bitcoin prices drops below your cost and you are incurring a loss. So in that case, hey, how much can it go lower? Hey, I don't want to lose more. I'm just gonna sell and take losses, and so those can happen. If that happens, capitulations can happen. Once capitulation is over, then the next bull market can come. So it's basically prediction. Anybody guess Bitcoin can go to zero, or maybe Bitcoin can go to 100,000. Nobody knows. But what's important is if you want to try a cryptocurrency, just try a little bit. Don't invest a lot. Not more than 1% at the moment. At this network level, Bitcoin's network realized profit loss ratio is not positive since FTS collapsed. What does it mean? So basically, those who has profit and those who has a loss has been the lowest. That ratio has been the lowest, and there are not so many people who are holding Bitcoin at a profit. So that is concerning. So right now, the current NPF of digital assets stands at minus 9.47 million. A negative NPF indicates a network failure to make any kind of profit. So basically, nobody is making profit at this level. And one popular analyst predicts that Bitcoin could get to 30,000 within a few months. Why? Popular analysts predict big rallies for Bitcoin and one Ethereum competitor. Bitcoin could hit $30,000 in the coming months before a final capitulation event that takes Bitcoin to 12,500 later this year. So his name is Immortal, a pseudonym analyst on Twitter. He has over 190,000 followers on Twitter. And Ethereum challenger Solana, he expects Solana to very close to 50% in the next few months. So basically, if you buy Solana around $10, you are doing pretty well. That's what he said. And traders who keep shorting Solana will generate fuel for Solana rally toward his price targets. Basically, it's a short squeeze. So why did he think that Bitcoin could hit 30,000? One main reason is because of CPI data. CPI data will be released on January 12th. So we expect CPI data to come down in the next few coming months. So when that happens, Federal Reserve is gonna say, hey, you know what? We like CPI data. The inflation is going down, so we're gonna pause the interest rate high, and that potentially lead to interest rate decline in later part of 2023 or maybe in 2024. So investors are expecting the pause or the decline in interest rate, so they keep buying all the assets like stocks, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. But personally, I think that stocks is a much safer choice, because stock has been around for hundreds of years. If you own a company, you own a stock. So Bitcoin has been around only about 12 to 13 years. So personally, I prefer stocks to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, of course, you can always trade Bitcoin if you like. If you believe that Bitcoin is gonna rally after the bear market, you can start accumulating Bitcoin. But do not put more than 1% of your portfolio. Do I think that it's gonna hit 30,000? I don't think so. So 30,000 will be 100% jump. Bitcoin is around 17,000 right here. So Bitcoin has to jump about 100%. So that's a lot. But one good news is that one big institution has added Bitcoin to its flagship investment fund. What is that? BlackRock, basically the world's largest asset manager, is adding Bitcoin as an eligible investment to its flagship global allocation fund, one of the most preferred vehicles for ordinary and passive investors. So basically, Bitcoin is added 15 billion to cash-settled Bitcoin futures traded on commodity exchanges registered with SFTC. That's a big development. So every time investor buy GAF, they can buy Bitcoin. So there are more demand. More demand means the higher price, of course, because Bitcoin supply is fixed. Then there can only be so much more demand until that pushes up the Bitcoin price to a lot more than current level. The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, launched a blockchain-focused ETF in April that provides investors with exposure to crypto and blockchain industry. Crypto is here to stay. Blockchain is here to stay. As long as those big institutions keep adopting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The company added blockchain and tech ETF IBSC to its iShare product line. So if you don't know BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. They have so many ETF like iShares, but you might have heard about iShare before, but you just don't know the company behind it. For stock investor, experienced stock investor like us, we know iShare is a product of BlackRock. BlackRock also inked partnership with the Coinbase, so to allow its clients to trade Bitcoin using Coinbase Prime platform. The clients are also able to manage their Bitcoin, conduct risk analysis using BlackRock software suite Aladdin. So there are so many developments. Remember, in the bear market, a lot of institutions are developing for the next bull market. They are preparing. So they know that Bitcoin is here to stay. They know that cryptocurrency is here to stay. So they want to be at the front of the development, the next rally. So what do you think? Have you started investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Comment down below, like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to retire early? Do you love freedom? Do you want to work only 1 to 2 hours a day while traveling around the world and spend more time with your family? You can start stock investing and option trading right now.
If you want to know more about finance, stocks, options, real estate, crypto, check out our playlist. Stock investing, stock trading, option trading, real estate, cryptocurrency.